It's your boy Luke Davie. Let's talk. The big three: Kendrick, Cole, Drake. Who's better? Um, it's a tough one when it comes to these three um, because Kendrick and Cole are kind of similar, but then not. You know what I'm saying? I'll start with third place. In third place, lyrically, you know, I'm gonna give it to Drake. Um, Even though he got ghostwriters, he proved, in the beginning, that he definitely is a top tier rapper. He definitely knows how to rap. Unfortunately for him, he got a lot of he got a lot riding on his career. A lot of people, got to make money from his career, so he's under a lot of pressure to stay relevant. He is under a lot of pressure to keep making hits. Therefore, he needs ghostwriters. He needs people coming up with concepts and coming up with songs to keep, his whole momentum going with keep dropping hits. So he's more of an entertainer. He's more about making commercial hits, and he's the better commercial artist. I have more of his songs on my playlist, even though out of the three, lyrically, I'll probably not pick him as number one. Number two, if you're going for, who sounds the best, because that's how you look at it. Drake's the best commercial artist. Cole's number two, you know, and he's the more balanced out of the three. Where I don't have a lot of Cole music in my playlist per se, but he's more relatable to me, and he's more like true to himself and to what he wants to do, regardless of what people think about him. I feel like he handled the beef wrong. He didn't plan it out well. If he would have put out this recent track that he just put out, explaining how he felt about everything and why he apologized. If he would have put that out instead of literally going on stage and apologizing, he would have been better off. But he seems to be a little bit unsure of himself sometimes when it comes to what he's trying to do. But lyrically, if you're just talking about straight rapping and being clever and skill level and, just getting your message across and spitting, he reminds me for this generation, he's like more of like he's similar to a Jay-Z where I don't think that Kendrick is that much better than him. I just think that he's trying to make sure that people understand him and that he's relatable. Like to me, J. Cole is like trying to be like a rap prophet where amongst the people, walking with the people. Like he's on his bike. He's accessible. Nobody messes with him. You know what I'm saying? There's no real ever danger for him where anybody's coming at him. He has the streets respect because of his transparency and genuineness. Nobody messes with him. And if you're talking about rapping, he's the best out of the three doing features. His music is more balanced. He got commercial stuff and he could get deep, you know what I'm saying? And he could really kill you, you know what I'm saying? So he'd be in the middle. So he would be number two. If you're talking about just technical rapping and skill, then I gotta go with K Dot because to me K Dot is the nerd of the three. Like, you know what I'm saying? To me it feels like K Kendrick wants to be Andre 3000. He wants to be a little of Eminem. And he got the skill level. And he also, he also gives off that whole want to be the savior. So when even when Drake said he's rapping like he's trying to save the slaves. Like people a lot of times took that the wrong way. He wasn't trying to talk about we slaves. Like Kendrick twisted it that way, but he was basically saying like you're trying to come across like you're a savior of black people. But in reality, Kendrick, he's a little extreme. Like I said, to me, I like some of his singles, but he gets too deep. Like I'm a rapper, I'm a producer, I'm also a rapper, and I also do poetry. It's like when you rhyming, you can rhyme in a way where you can rhyme. And Jay-Z said this one time too. You could rhyme above the head of the people, and you could rhyme towards the nerds and the intellectuals that could get deep and get into all these different lyrical breakdowns and triple and quadruple entendres. You know what I'm saying? Every once and then you got to do that to show people your range, but you're gonna lose a lot of people because it's just not relatable. That's why out of the three, I like Cole. Cole's my number one out the three. But if I'm gonna go from an unbiased, totally looking on the outside view of the three of them, I'm gonna go with K. Dot number one, Cole 2, and Drake 3. And Drake 3 is definitely because the Ghost Riders 1 and 2, he never gets deep on any other subjects other than really his life, girls, and the party element, the commercial element. So his range for me is not there. He doesn't touch on anything political. He doesn't get into anything. You know what I'm saying? He don't really hit for the people in the way that Cole and Kendrick do. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how I would rate them. K Dots, if you're looking for getting deep and getting technical in the skill level, Kendrick is like, you know what I'm saying? He's like a nerd. He does, to me, I think he does weirdo rap. Like it's just too much sometimes. And it's like, even though I could understand K Dot and I could catch all that stuff, it's too much work, basically. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick is the textbook rapper. Like, I'm not trying to hear a textbook when I'm listening to rap. Even though I could understand you, even though I could see you have that level, you're not Andre 3000 because you just don't got that smooth, poetic, soulful element to what you're doing. Even though you have that kind of talent, Andre 3000 is just unique. You're not going to be Andre. You always referencing 3 Stacks, and you did the whole crown of thorns in your head like you've been crucified, but you're not no civil rights rapper. You're not Pac. You have not done anything to be on the radar of the FBI and all them people who try to take down positive rappers. It looks good, it sounds good, but you have not done nothing where you have like, that's why Drake said that you're trying to be that person that's like leading black people, but you're hardly ever in the public. So I give J. Cole more respect. J. Cole is amongst the people. He is killing y'all on the features. You're not killing no features. So he's the most consistent one. And if you're talking about just straight rapping without all the extra making noises with your voice and being extra and trying to be so deep in space with your lyrical abilities, because we get it, you're intelligent, you know what I'm saying, and all that. But at the end of the day, K. Dot got it on the skills. Cole's in the middle, Cole's second in the middle, and Drake's at the end. But out of all three, I listen to Drake the most, and Cole's the more relatable one. So, you know what I mean? I can't really relate to K. Dot like that. He be doing the most. But I give him his respect. You know what I'm saying? He nice. Peace.